win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ncaa Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Huskers will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to... the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is.
It's complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On the move. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Throws to the back. Got his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Huskers have this offense rolling.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
And the deflection on third down, how big is that? Forces a fourth down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. He's got him wide open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Got his man downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Back to work. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Huskers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every year. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I'm not going to go play with that kid.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Knowles. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Duke. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Hawkeyes are flying down the field. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskers moving quickly to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The short hands, it's Snow. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Huskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to surge it in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Duke. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Firing deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He'll keep it himself. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Well, the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Snow. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Snow. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a take.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the field goal unit is on the field. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. The give out of the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Give to the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The screen, he can go. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Huskers will try to pick it up on 4th down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for space. It's Ives. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Used the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The ball squirts free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, man, and how about that? You get your first carry. You're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Snow. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Snow. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Booth. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Base 27 jump. Base 27.
Wants to keep it in the air. This time it's complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Huskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Here's the pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Near the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Nebraska.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong. I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change. They're
dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll play it safe and try for three. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. He's got it down the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looks as if he's going to run it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.